Alright, hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Jazzy Time with your host, Bailey. How's it going, everybody? I have another big toenail design here for you guys. I also have done this one on a client, and I just paired it with 2 orange toes and 2 white toes. I'm going to show you guys the tools that I'm using, and then I'm going to zoom in and we'll get to it. So you need something to pick up your gems with. I have a little wax pen, and if you're not good at freehand, and I utilize the crap out of my pencils when it comes to wanting to strategically place things, so a regular pencil. I have IBD gel polish. I have O2O, this is white gel polish, and I'm also going to use this clear blooming gel just for like my clear element to fade colors. I have some opals, some little opals. I think these are like an SS4. They came in a multi-pack. You guys will see these in another video. I'm going to use these purple stones because I'm going to put a little crown on our little creature. I have some silver caviar beads, and I have this bright orange. And if you guys have seen the thumbnail, I don't know why they call it thumbnail because it's toenail, haha. If you guys seen the thumbnail for this video, you already know it's a little fox. So I'm gonna move these out of the way, and we're gonna zoom in. So first thing I'm going to do is do my background, a white, oh, I almost forgot, yes, I also need, I will have, and I didn't even grab it out of my drawer yet, because I keep my black and white in a drawer. You will need a black and white polish. So there's my, oh my gosh, that light's intense. So I'm going to move my hands out of the way. That won't even focus, that's so white. So I'm going to cure that in my lamp, and I will be right back. While that's curing, I have grabbed out my, oh, will you focus today, camera? There we go. I have grabbed out my Nail Innovation Shiny Shades. They call their gel polish, air quotes, they're shiny shades, and this is called licorice, just black. I'm going to use it for shading and whatnot and outlining. So yeah, I'll be right back while that nail cures. Okay, that is fully cured, and now I find this specific gel, it doesn't have a tacky layer, but it kind of sticks a little bit. Just to, like, it's not like super sticky, but you know. So I'm gonna wipe this, and then I'm gonna take a buffer and just lightly buff the surface. I'm not putting any pressure on my buffer. I just want to make it dull enough to draw on. So I'm going to take my pencil, and I want like the head of the fox to kind of be more the focus. You could also do like a big fox and a little fox, but this is just how I have done this. Try to leave enough space up here for like a little jewel crown. I wouldn't really call it like an anatomically correct fox. It's just more of a cutesy kind of, you know. I'm going to sketch a little hump on the back, but not before I do the little tail. And I'm going to connect that right up to the back. And it's going to look like she's kind of curled up into herself and sleeping. And I'm going to bring a little arm down like this. A little paw. Another little paw. And just connect like that. Just like that. So I'm going to go in with my 7mm detail brush. Get out my nice orange. And I think I might need to order a couple more of these. This one's kind of getting a little weathered. And I'm gonna fill in my little foxy. I'm gonna leave areas white that I know I want to be white. So like the insides of the ears. Gonna leave a little face. And I am gonna go back over my white areas with more white just to hide my pencil marks. Or you can use a lighter hand when you're, sorry, I got a bubble in my throat there, when you're sketching your areas. All right. So for the tail, the body and the tail, I'm not going to go too far down the tail because I'm going to fade the orange and the white together in an ombre. So I'm going to go like that. I'm going to clean my brush first. I have a little bit of clear on my tile here. I'm just going to pick that up with my brush. And I'm going to go here. And I'm going to start fading with the clear. I'm just touching a little bit. Oh, sorry guys. I'm just touching a little bit into the color and pulling. And like I said, it doesn't really matter what kind of clear you use because blooming gel doesn't bloom with gel paint. But I do find for stuff like this, for ombres, it really helps you get that beautiful smoky look very effortlessly if you're trying to blend a color into a white. And I'm just going to blend that all the way down on to the tip of the tail so that it looks smoky like that. And I'm going to do the same around just the top of the face so that it looks like that fur has transitioned. just like so. So I'm going to pull this little piece right down into here. I'm going to cure this fully, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so next step. So I have also put a little bit of the white gel polish on my tile, and I'm going in with my brush here and just loading the ends of my bristles. And I'm going to go over the little white paws. Just like that. And I'm going to put some on the face here and fade this up. And now the white, because there's some of that blooming gel that's cured behind it. Now I don't know if this will make sense to you guys, but when certain gels cure, they have almost like a slicky tacky, like they have like an inhibition layer there. So because that blossom gel has cured, it's going to help this white spread just a little bit. So without having to add more, I can use that inhibition layer, as you guys can see, and feather that white up into that cured gel to get a nice transition between the orange and the white with that little bit of blossom gel there. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing on the end of the tail. Just a little bit. I don't want too much. I really want that. I like that transition that happens. You know, it happens sometimes to me also with my my gel sealer. If I don't wipe between, you know, the layer of my gel sealer and what I'm doing next, it will kind of make the gel blossom with that inhibition layer. That's it's interesting. It's, you know, I'm too observant sometimes, I guess. There, just like that. And I'm going to cure that again. Probably going to flash cure that this time. And while I'm flash curing, I'm going to clean my brush. I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to go into my black gel polish. I'm just going to take a little bit on the end of my brush. And I'm going to bring my tile over so I can show you guys. So there's a little bit of the blossom gel, and I'm going to just kind of touch into the side of it. And I'm going to make myself a sheer black so that I can shade and give a little more definition between the white background and the white on my fox. All right, so I'm going to grab this out. And I'm going to go into that sheer black that we just made. And I'm going to go under and around just like this. Clean my brush, and now I'm going to grab into that clear that we didn't use. And I'm going to do the same thing we did with the color. And I'm going to buff this down. Or tap it down, I should say. Like she's casting a shadow. I'm going to grab a little more of that sheer. And just go in closer to the body. Just kind of wiggling that in. Giving myself that transition that I want. Just like that. So again, another little flash here. We'll say 30 seconds. Clean my brush off. And then I'm going straight in to the black. I'm going to use the black that's on the lid. Don't mind the color that's on the lid. I was mixing and playing and having a good old time. I'm just going to grab from the lid because there's more than enough in this lid. And we're waiting. And I'm going to munch a piece of ice. So I call myself an ice cow. I have become addicted to munching on ice, and I don't know why. Okay. She's flash cured. Now what I have in my brush, I'm going to roll into my bristles on my tile because I want my brush as thin as I can get it while I outline my fox. Sorry, getting real quiet, just outlining. I was dumb this morning and I woke up where I am right now. We're having a holiday called Victoria Day. So not a lot of places are open and a lot of people don't think I'm open on holidays, and I'm so used to waking up at a certain time. I was actually really stupid, and I woke up at 9 o'clock for the one client I have today on this holiday. And I had to double check because she was not due for 9 o'clock. She was due for 2 p.m. So I'm awake. And then I thought, well, I'm going to take advantage of everybody else still sleeping and do some videos. So that's my story for today. I love how black lines just bring things to life. Don't you? Just like that. And I'm gonna get some more. And I'm gonna make her little nose. Just like that. And I'm going to flash cure that again because I am going to put a little bit of shading on her before we do her crown. And it's funny when I always I do videos and I say I do them on clients, people are like, there's no way you spend that much time doing that on a client. I do actually, yes, I do these things on clients, and I make sure that I take my time so that they look good. It takes a lot more time to do something when you're explaining it in a video versus just, you know, just doing it. And I'm actually doing, the person that I did this on, I'm actually doing her feet tomorrow. So I will take a picture tomorrow and insert that. So I'm going into the sheer again, and I'm going to just add a little bit of shading under her chin, or she casts a little bit of a shadow on her body. A little bit around the side there. Just like that. Back in for flash cure. And then I have Sheer Brilliance 1, my gel sealer. I'm going to, once that is cured, put my lid on here. I'm going to zoom out just a smidgy. And open up my thingies here and get them ready. Okay. So apply your top coat or gel sealer, whatever you want to put on it. It looks good both shiny and matte. I'm going to do it shiny today because this one's going up on the wall. And yes, I have, I think you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen my little frame that I have. I have nail art in a big frame, and then I have toenail art in a small. So when I did the crown on my client, I did yellow stones, but purple is the opposite of orange, so I am doing that. All right. So I'm taking the caviar beads individually and placing them as I would if this was at the cuticle of a nail or whatnot. I find these little beads are just, they just make everything look so much better. It makes it look like it's what's the word, encrusted or whatnot. Like it looks like it's in like a jewelry setting, you know what I mean? What's that word? I don't know that word. It looks like it's just in, and it just, I don't know, it just adds something extra and just makes it very beautiful. And I'm going to add 3 up here to give the crown a little point. Ooh, focus, come on here, camera, there we go. for a little crown just like that. And I'm going to fully cure that for 2 minutes in my UV lamp. And I'll be right back. All right, so there it is, all cured. I have wiped away the tacky layer on my gel sealer. This is such a cute big toe design. And like I said, so when I did her nails, if I recall, I did like white, orange, orange, white on the other toes. You could do all white toes, you could do all orange toes. I usually just pull from the design on the main toe. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little fox with a crown. So click, comment, like up this video, subscribe. You guys can follow me on Instagram at bc_jazzy_time, or you can follow me on Twitter at nailsby. And if you guys recreate this, definitely share it with me. I love to see art. And if anybody needs any tips or tricks, please leave them in the comment section down below. I am always willing to help. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you in the next one. I hope you all stay tuned and stay jazzy.